I am so excited for today's video. Today is another boom card tutorial. Woo! And it is sponsored by the letter H. And I don't know how to do an H. Whatever. We are going to talk about hiding cards, hiding objects that are draggable, and we're going to do a tutorial to make a hidden picture set. Stay tuned. Hi everyone, my name is Lorianne, and here at It's All Primary we talk teacher side hustles. And if you have watched any of my videos, you know that I love boom cards. And if you don't, the reason why is probably that my very first sale was a set of boom cards on Boom Learning. And that kind of got me going. I'm going to just turn the camera around. I'm going to show you as a buyer how to hide cards. Then the next one we'll do is I'm going to create some draggables that will disappear when they hit the drop zone. And then the third one is going to be a hidden pictures tutorial. Super easy. I'll show you my hack. It works like a charm. So this video is a little bit longer than some of my other ones, and so what I've done is I've created time codes down below. So if you just want to fast forward to the hidden picture tutorial, or if you want to skip something, go right ahead. This is the first time I'm using them, so let's see how they do. Let me know if they work, and if they don't work, let me know as well so I learn to do them better. Take it away. But one of the things that you can do as a seller is you can advertise that buyers can hide the cards. Many buyers will only purchase smaller decks, especially if they have younger students. They find between 10 and 20 cards is all they need. So what you could do, whether it be in a blog post, whether it be on your Instagram, is wherever you market your products. Say that by hiding the cards, they can get 2 decks for the price of 1. And where you find that is you go to your library. I'm going to act as a buyer at this moment. I have purchased my decks. I'm going to go to the library. And so here are decks that I have either purchased or I have made myself. I'm just actually going to go to the self-published for a moment. I'm going to go to this recent deck here on number identification. Go to action, and right here it says hide cards. So I'm going to click on there, and it basically says that when you hide cards, they're hidden from all students. So yes, and then you go through them, each card, and you are going to say whether you're going to hide that card or not. And when you're finished, you go to the overview here, and they will tell you, it'll be gray on the ones. So for example, I can click this card is hidden. Right now it goes gray, and if I go to my overview, it'll show me which cards are hidden in the deck. And that's it. It's pretty easy. I'm going to unhide that card because kids like those. My kids like all the cards. That's number 1, hide cards. We are going to create something draggable that will hide or disappear. So I'm going to go to my decks, and I've already started this just to make it faster. So I have made a beach with the setting sun and an open treasure chest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some jewels right here. So I'm going to go to image, and they open up because I was already playing with them earlier. And I'm just going to make them, I go to size here and make them, instead of 550, I think I'll make them 50 and see what size that is. So I'm just put a couple of jewels here in the sand. And actually I'll duplicate a couple of them. Duplicate. Duplicate. Make that smaller. You can rotate them if you wanted to. Right here in the size, over here where it says rotate, I can turn this one if I wanted to, just to make it different, and then duplicate. Now, what I want to be able to do is to drag these into the open chest and then have them disappear, as opposed to have them just sit on top of this. So let me just show you what normally would happen. I would make this a drop zone. So you go over here to where the flag is, and there's your drop zone. And then these each would need to be draggable. So I'm going to, beside drop zone is the word draggable. Sometimes you can just click one, make it draggable, and then just duplicate it. I just did it out of order. Makes it a little bit longer. Now let me just show you. When you want to make something accepted into the drop zone, you drag the little hand and click it there. So the line shows up. Now if I was to preview this, it sits like that. And we don't want that. So we're going to go back. I only want the 2 orange jewels to be accepted. So I'm going to drag this to the flag and this one to the flag. So these ones are draggable, but they're not going to be accepted. And then you click on the flag and the answer is over here where the paper clip is. And I want to change that to exactly 2. So they know that both of those have to be dragged in to be right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to duplicate it and move it away a bit and get rid of that flag. I gotta click on it to get clear the lines, and then I gotta click on it again to clear the flag. Okay, so I've got this extra treasure chest. Now with this one, I'm going to just move it down a bit in size so it doesn't show up behind the other one. And then I'm gonna put this one back on top. Like that, so you can't see it. And then I'm going to put the draggable on here. I don't know honestly how this works. I really don't. All I was told was put a draggable on top of a drop zone, and it works. So now let's go up to preview. So let's drag. See, it just disappears. There you go. And then I submit, and it's worked. Now I'm going to do it again just to show you the wrong answer, what happens. So if I dragged 2 blue, see they still disappear, but you get a whoops and they show back up. So they disappear, disappear, done. You could also do this with food items and a monster or an animal eating them, or something that you want to make disappear when you drag it. Your students might think it's a magic trick. Hidden picture. So go to create and you want to resize your design. If you have PowerPoint, you can use PowerPoint. You can also use Google Slides to do this, but make it 4:3, and that's the size of a Google slide. Pixels is 1400 by 1100 or 5 by 7. Any of those will work for you. So now what I need to do is I need to format a background. You're going to create the initial first page. Now, as you notice, I've lost some of the black, so I just go over here to offset the right and the left margins, make that 0 and 0. And there is my first page. So I'm not going to show the picture on the first page. I'm going to make a title and get my font. I am a big user of KG fonts. Find the hidden picture by solving the addition number sentences. And I will probably put in sound bite right there, and I'll make this bigger. 40 is way too big. 28. Yeah, I could do 28. Okay, I'm going to move that over and okay. And then let me just do a little image, but I'll keep it with my spring Easter theme. Let's get some rabbits. I like this one. And that's too big. Let me try 5. It's not bad. Okay, so we'll do 8. And I'll actually do a duplicate of this. Put them over here. And rotate. Here we go. Let me put a basket between them. Basket. A little Easter basket. Let me downsize. 7. Well, that's pretty close. All right, and then I should put an egg in there. Okay, an egg. Do 4. That's too big. 3. 2. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to move it back. I'm going to reorder the object so that it goes back and it looks like it's in the basket. See? There we go. This is one thing I like about PowerPoint. Okay, so there is my cover, and I'll need a start button, which I will add when we go into Boom Cards. And then I'm going to do a new slide. So now I'm on the second slide, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add an image. When you use images, make sure they are free to use for commercial use. You can go to Pixabay. This is where I found the image I am using right now. There are TPT sellers that will sell hidden picture images, but again, watch carefully that they are for commercial use. Some of them are classroom use only. So I'm going to insert an image. It's just a little bunny. It's actually quite cute. There it is. How cute is that? All right, and I'll just bring it down in size. So cute. So that is going to be my image. Actually, I want to make that a little bit bigger this way. Just with the ears. So cute. When I get into Boom, I will add the title here because I sometimes change it. And then I'm going to put the addition number sentence on the side here. Okay, and then the next thing I'm going to do before we leave and go into Boom is I'm going to make a table. And you'll see the method to my madness in a moment. I'm going to make a 3x3 table. Get rid of those. I'm going to make it transparent. I'm going to leave all the borders, and I'm going to make it transparent for the moment so that I can see what I'm doing here. And I want to make it just slightly bigger than this little picture, and then make it bigger. So there it is. Okay, I'm going to fill it in with white, just make it easy, and I'm going to right click, save this as a picture, and I'm going to put it on my desktop, and I'm going to say grid 3x3, save, and it's right there. Delete that, and I want to make a cute little saying here. I'm going to insert a text box. Oops, I could have done that already. I'm going to write some bunny loves you, and I'll make that bigger, 26, and I don't think I want black, so I think I'll match the color of the bunny to the saying. So I go up to color, more colors, and then I'm going to use the eyedropper and take it over the bunny, and then hit OK. And now, actually that's a little bit on the dark side. Get a lighter brown here. That's a bit better. There we go. That's cute. Okay, so that's going to be my hidden picture. I need to, before I save these, go up to PowerPoint File, go to Export, and I'm going to save these as JPEG. So I'm going to go Hidden Picture Easter. I'm going to change the file format to JPEG, and I'm going to save every slide, just 2 of them. And I've already put this in before, so it has remembered that. So 1400 to 1050, export. And now what's going to happen is they're telling me that there's a file folder in downloads called Hidden Picture Easter. Perfect. Now I can go to Boom. And before I go to Make Decks, I want to go to Images and Upload. And you can see I was practicing. I'm going to put them in an Easter folder, so that way it makes things easier to find. And I called it Hidden Picture, Easter Hidden, was it that one? So I'm going to insert, upload slide 1 and 2. And then now I can go to Deck. I started this one already just by putting a title in. One of the things you need remember to do right away so you don't forget is to unclick the randomized cards, because when you're doing a hidden picture, you want it to stay in sequence. Now I'm going to go to Image 1, and I'm going to put in this one. So there it is. I want to add a start button. So I'm going to go button. I'll get a little bit centered. Center there. There we go. And hit start. And I'm going to use my font. And I'll make it a bit bigger. There we go. Actually, I'm going to make the background transparent. There we go. Or I could do a bright green. Yeah, let's see that. I'll leave that. Yeah, okay, so there we go. So that's going to start it. And now I'm going to add a card. and put the background and put the bunny on there. And there it is. I'm going to add text. Click on the correct something like that. Okay. And you don't want it too close to the top because they can get cut off. So just bring it down a little bit. What I need to do at this point is I need to put on the squares. Now I could go over, drag a button here like this and try and figure out all the sizes. That will take you a while. So instead, that's why I made the grid. And I put it on my desktop, so now I can drag it. So give me a moment to find it. So I'm going to drag this right on top of it. And again, I'm going to make it slightly bigger. Okay, so it's a little bit bigger than the bunny. Okay, why I did this is it makes it super easy now when I drag a button that I just have to fit the button to the square. I just match up all the lines like that. I'm going to do a, nope, I want to do a, let's do that for now. And let's just put an answer in for now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate that, drag it over, and just keep doing it. And then I just have to change the answers. I will check, as you can see, I'll go up here and I'll check the position of the top, 129, 128, let's change that 29, and 127, so we'll change that a bit. There we go. And now we'll do the next row. But this is so much faster than trying to eyeball it and go back and forth and get back and forth. But what I do, and you've got to make sure before you put the last square on, is remove the grid. So I go to the grid and I delete it. See, now I can see the picture. Okay, and then I can just duplicate the last one over. But that has saved so much time. When I did this the first time, I was like, this is driving me crazy. And again, I just kind of check things. So the right margin is 646, 646, oops, 646, that one was 648. So I want to just kind of make sure that everything's kind of in line all the way around. Okay, so there we go. Next thing you got to do is, right now they are all correct answers. So we'll start with this the one in the corner here, but let's change this to the wrong. Probably could have set that ahead of time, but I did not. Wrong. So this one is right, and I got to change the rest of the answers here. Actually, let's make this one 10. What I'm going to do is I am just going to put in addition number sentence over here, and the answer needs to be 6. 3 plus 3. Let's make that a lot bigger. Is that too big? That's not bad. Okay, so let's bring it down a little bit. So 3 plus 3. I'm going to take this slide, clone it, okay, and I'm going to now remove this box. So as if they solved it. I'm going to now make this one the next right answer. And so this question has to be 2. Let's do 1 plus 1. Clone it. Get rid of the 2 box. And let's do 9 is the right answer. Five plus 4. Clone. Get rid of the box. Let's make 3 the next right answer. Plus 1, clone. Get rid of 3. 8 is the right answer. 4 plus 4. Clone. Get rid of that one. Get maybe 10. Correct answer. 5 plus 5. Let's clone it. Good answer. Let's make 7. 2 plus 5. Clone it. Let's do 5. 4 plus 1. Clone. And the last one. 2 plus 2. Clone it. Get rid of it. And you can say some sort of message like, good job, or you, whoops, you did it. You did it. Over there. And that's done. So this ends up being, for a 9 grid, 11 slides. But let's just preview to make sure it works out okay. Let's go back up to the front. Preview. Start. 3 plus 3 is 6. 2. 9. Always play your cards before you ever publish them. 8. 10. 7. 5. And 4. There we go. Somebody loves you. If you got any value from this video, please click that thumb up and subscribe so you don't miss future videos. What are you waiting for? Come on. Just kidding. No pressure. No pressure. All right. If you've got any questions about anything shown today or anything else about boom cards, pop a message down below. I'm considering doing a tutorial on the flow magic. I'm still not good at it. That's my thing. I want to be a little bit better with it before I show you how to do it. If you really want one, again, pop me a message down below. Next week's YouTube video is going to be on some of the mini checklist on what you need to do to get that video going. And at the end of this video, I'm going to put links to previous boom cards. There's probably one popping up right there, but I'll have them at the end to watch after this video. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you and your family are staying safe and being healthy. We'll catch you in the next video. Take care.